Today, I'm going to show you 3 different strategies that you can use to get easy wins in Bloons tower defense battles. If you guys are new to the channel or a recent viewer of mine, please consider subscribing because only a small percentage of you guys are actually subscribed. It's free and you can always change your mind later, but with that being said, enjoy the video. So the first strategy we'll be using is going to be Tag Whiz Farm. This is a very broken but easy to use strategy. A lot of people actually used this early on. I remember I used this a lot back in my ceramic crucible days a couple years ago. It's always been a good strategy, and you know, tag shooter, it's just nice to use because you can just always use the tag shooter basically, except for late game maybe. But I'm gonna be careful. He doesn't have assaulted wounds. Does not look like it. Send him a few balloons. Always send your opponent just a couple balloons if you can, just to force a little bit of defense. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my tag shooter right here. And this map exactly is like really good, especially for tag shooter. Like it's just this map is amazing for tag shooter because I think it can defend almost infinite yellows. Not completely infinite, but it can defend the yellows pretty well. So right now, since he didn't send me anything, I can actually go ahead and greed and go for my banana farm here. And the important thing about this strategy is you want to farm, and you definitely want to get down a BIA. For sure, unless you're going against the same strategy mirrored, then I would probably prioritize going for a factory and then being aggressive. But there's a lot of different ways you can play this. I mean, this is the way I preferred. So right now I'm gonna go for my tag shooter, to upgrade it to a 2-2, and in a little bit I can upgrade it to a 2-3. But I'm not gonna get a blade shooter unless he sends a rush. So right now, Buddy here is not really doing too well. He's struggling a lot to these pink balloons. It's not looking too good for him. There you go. And he finally got up his lightning. So let's say well done. Go for another farm here. And oh, our fertile soil is still under effect. So the more money, the better. And right now he might send me some black balloons at some point. I don't know, because I only have a 2-2 tag shooter. I don't really have that much defense. So I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna go ahead and go for this thing right here. Send him a bunch of black balloons and then go for another plantation. That should probably be fine. And he goes for another fertile soil as well. There you go. Okay, so he's going Wizard Ninja, which is also a pretty fun strategy to play. I wouldn't say it's that great, honestly, because there are better strategies out there, but it's not bad or anything. Like, you can definitely pull it off, but probably not a meta strategy. I wouldn't suggest it. Anyway, right now we are probably gonna go for a blade shooter soon, but he still has not sent me anything, which is a really big mistake on my opponent's behalf. Like, he should definitely send me stuff. Keep in mind, I'm playing in Moa Pit right now, and my opponent is playing very bad. So if you're playing up in other arenas, like, you should definitely have a better chance of winning. Unless BFB Coliseum, it might be a little bit tougher, but normally you should be pretty good here. So I'm finally going to go for the 2-3 just because the AI balloons are starting to get a little bit far. Round number 9, going to go for the fertile soil here. Just because I want to go for the BIA eventually. But I actually think I'll go for it up in the corner here. So we're going to do that. Round number 10, now he can go ahead and send me a lead. But I don't know if he's going to. He doesn't seem to want to rush me for some reason. I don't really know why. But I'm going to put down my Monkey Apprentice right now, and I'm thinking we can probably just go ahead and go for the BIA. I can even go for a Plantation BIA. So, yeah, round 11, 2-4 BIA. That is pretty sick. Right now, of course, he can rush me if he wants to because I have, like, no camera detection. But given the fact that he hasn't rushed me all game, I highly doubt it. Of course, if he sells all his farms, which, yeah, he does, you can tell how slow he's being. It's not looking too good. I'm going to go for Lightning Bolt here. And then I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Bam, do that. And do that. There we go. And we defend just fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and counter him. Just because I know he doesn't have any better towers. So, yeah. That was a weird play, my guy. That was a weird play, but GG, we end up taking the dub here. Let's move on. So, strategy number 2 here, we have Dart Wizard Farm. Normally, I prefer to place Dart Farm Ace, but Dart Farm Ace is actually a bit more try-hard late-game stuff. So I'm not going to be going with it. But I'm going to go for my farm here. I actually should have started out with my Dart Monkey, which I might as well just do now. And he does go ahead and use a Salted. Okay, so it seems that I'm against a Grinder, which my strategy is actually decent against. So I'm going to go ahead and send this guy a little bit of stuff here just to try and force him to upgrade his Dartling Gunner. There we go. And looks like he's going to be ecoing. So we know he has Salted Runes, and this strategy actually counters Grinders pretty hard, I want to say. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and go for Lightning Bolts here. And I think I actually misplaced my Dart Monkey. That's unfortunate. See, I might need to go ahead and upgrade that, but we're playing in powers, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and use a Fertile Soil here. There we go. Got some longer range on it now. Now it'll be a bit better. Gonna put this to last, and then I'm gonna put this to close. And I think I'll probably just go for a second Trip Dart right here. Does go for the knockout. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use a Lightning Bolt here, just to kind of make him waste his knockouts and his ability. So he has knockout and Salted Runes. I don't know what else he has, but Eco is a very, very interesting strategy, especially when you're playing what he's playing. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for my Plantation right now. I do want to over defend quite a bit if that's a possibility. So round 6, let's go ahead and use another Fertile Soil here, and I do want to upgrade it to a Spolt. There we go, and that should help out quite a bit as well. And now I have boosts if I need them, but I don't really think I will yet. So I'm just gonna keep on farming. And yeah, he is. This is definitely a Grinder we're playing against, but that shouldn't really change anything. That should actually only make it better for us, because Grinders are not too good. I think I'll actually place that on first. Oof. Hey, he didn't get the Salted. Alright. We just gotta keep on defending here and we'll be chilling. I'm gonna keep this to close, I think, just because the Spolt will kind of help with everything else. Let me see. Let's go for that. Let's go ahead and damage boost. Hopefully he didn't get in assaulted. I don't know. He might have gotten a few leaks. Could go either way. Anyway, now I am just gonna go ahead and actually I'll use a Fertile Soil again. Go for my farm because I need like as much money as possible. And given the fact that this guy is completely anti-stalling, it makes everything a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Wizard here. Target that to strong. Oh, gonna get this up. And maybe one more Spolt, because it seems like he's gonna try and attack me. I don't know. Gonna send him a lead. Let's see. So he goes for upgrade Bloons. Okay. So let's go ahead and damage boost that. And there we go. Pretty easy defend. Spam down a couple of Wizards, a couple Spolts, and a little bit of everything, and yeah, you'll be fine. Let's now send him a bit of stuff here, because I think he all-outed me. Send a couple camos. And facepalm him as we take the win. GG. So the third and last strategy is going to be Bomb Mortar Cobra. I think this strategy is pretty simple to use. Of course you can try and perfect it just like every other strategy, but Cobra is pretty fun to play around with if you've got it. So what you want to do first is go for a Wired Funds, and then you want to go for a second Wired Funds. So you want to get 2 of these bad boys running. There you go, and then you just want to eco as soon as round 2 begins. Make sure you target your Cobras to strong. Always, always, always target your Cobras to strong, because they do twice the damage. They do 2x damage, which means they can take out a blue Bloon in 1 hit. But if they're busy only fighting red Bloons, they're not going to be as valuable. So you never really want to do that. You want to eco to 273, and then you want to wait for round 3 to begin, and 48 seconds in, and then you can go for the Mortar. 273 is actually the eco mark, so that is like the maximum amount you want to go to. Alright, unless, of course, if you didn't get both of your Cobras down at the beginning, then you can't do this. Then you need to readjust. Alright, so round number 4 is happening here, so now we want to switch over to some blue Bloons, and I am going to go ahead and upgrade to Rapid Reload here, just because of everything. I could also upgrade this to, what's it called, increased accuracy, but I will do that if I start to have a little bit of trouble defending. Right now I'm going to wait. As soon as round 5 begins, we're going to use our super eco boost here, because again, eco is pretty important. You want to get as much of it as possible. Now, coming into round number 6, I'm actually going to play a little bit passive, I think. So I am going to send him some space black Bloons because I noticed that he has a wizard and he will actually struggle a bit to these. There we go. And then I will go for another Cobra down here. The more Cobras we have to kind of help take care of everything, the better. I could, of course, always go for a Bernie stuff as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. I don't really need to yet. So I'm going to go for Super Eco Boost here, and then we just want to keep on going for some more Cobras right now. If you're struggling a lot and it looks like you're about to leak down a bunch of lives, I would say go for a Bernie stuff, but if you're not losing a lot of lives, then don't. You don't really need it yet. As you saw here, I did lose a couple lives, but it wasn't actually too bad. So his Wizard is actually doing quite okay here. Wizard is really good on this map. It's a really long map, so he's doing really good right now. And of course, I do have a Lightning in case I need it. So, yeah. I got 518 eco, and I got a decent amount of Cobras going. But he is going in eco strategy, so maybe he will be able to defend. I don't know. He goes for second Wizard. Fair enough to you, buddy. The bad thing he did here is he went for a Wizard up at the start of the map. You never really want to do that. But I do see he has a sniper up in the corner. So, yeah, he didn't really hide that well enough. You thought, buddy, you thought. So I'm going to go for a Super Eco Boost here, and then I'm going to also go for a Bernie stuff in a little bit when I can afford it. Right now I will use my Lightning just so I don't leak down too much. Oh, that was actually too much. That was really bad. But I'm going to go to 750 eco. You don't have to greet this much. You can also go for 650. That is fine. I'm going to go for Signal Flare as well. Just coming into round 12. And then I will place down a bomb right here. Going to put that to close as well. Get bigger blast going too. There we go. Just so we can defend everything. And then go for some more Cobras. There we go. Maybe. I think I do need a bomb. So I'm quickly going to go ahead and go use a Lightning here. Just so I don't die. And then I'm going to go for a Cluster Bomb. There we go. And then I'm going to be filling up my map with Cobras. I think the most important thing is to kind of play, like, take everything slowly. Don't start panicking if it looks like you're about to leak. You know, have faith in your towers. But, yeah. Okay, so he actually does go ahead and send a little bit of a rush there. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a missile launcher real quick. Just so I don't lose lives. Okay, we're good. And then I can continue going for more Cobras. Alright, beautiful. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 Cobra. Wait, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I only have 13 Cobras. I counted wrong. So I'm going to go for 14 Cobras, and then round 16 I'm actually going to stop going for Cobras because we know he has the sniper. So right now I actually just want to go for balloon adjustments because round 18 is a pretty good round for adjustments to go through. Basically what a balloon adjustment does, for those who don't know, is every 5th neutral balloon on the opponent's side is randomly given region, camo, or +1 in rank. And it can go all the way up to ceramic. I think the max with Cobras you can have is like 25. So, yeah, right now we just want to go for a bunch of balloon adjustments here. And he actually goes ahead and rushes me with some ceramics, but I should be fine to those because of all my Cobras on strong. All the Cobras on strong alone actually do pretty well in defending like those ceramics. As you saw, we just tore them apart. And it actually looks like he's going to go ahead and die to this adjustment here on round 19, I think. Ooh, almost close. He still has his sniper to kind of help him out, but he's not doing too hot right now. So right now, he's actually the one struggling a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and up the pressure here and go for more 2-0 Cobras. Oh, I actually had one here, I forgot. But yeah, again, make sure you target them all to strong. Very, very important. If they're on strong, the better. You know, oof, he's going to create a regrow farm. This is not going to be good for him. So yeah, right now he's pretty doomed. He doesn't have the money or the defense to defend all of this, and he did have to go ahead and boost. So I'm going to throw a BFB into the mix just to make everything much, much harder on him. And we'll see. Let's give him a thumbs up here. And if he tries to counter me, I will sell everything. And I have a mortar stall. I have the bomb tower to stall. And like I have so many things to defend with. So we're good. And we can always sell our Cobras, but you do have to be quite fast to do that. So that's just something to keep in mind. But it does look like he's just about to go ahead and go down here in a little bit. He's barely hanging on right now. That BFB is definitely not helping his situation. And he goes for an ace. Wow, is that going to be enough? I'm surprised he's still hanging on and alive right now. I'm going to go ahead and go for some more Cobras just because. There we go. Is he good? And he finally goes down. Anyways, those were the 3 strategies that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.